Hi everybody, my name is Diana Casarrubias. I am a biology teacher, the biology teacher for your student at Thomas Stone High School. A little bit about myself. I have a degree from the University of Maryland College Park in biological science. I also have a master's in leadership and teaching from Notre Dame of Maryland University that's located in Baltimore.
I am the Envirothon coach. Envirothon is an annual competition in which teams compete for recognition and scholarships by demonstrating their knowledge of environmental science and natural resource management. There are five uh, students on each team, and they will participate in competing against the other schools in the county. They will be tested on five categories, which are soils and land use, aquatics, ecology, forestry, wildlife, and a current environmental issue. I'm also the class of 2022 class sponsor, which is the current senior class.
The learning materials that your students will need will be the laptop, the one issued by the school, or their personal one. I would recommend using the school issued one because it has all of the applications that we're going to use, such as Office 365 or Word already downloaded, PowerPoint, and they would be able to edit the documents easier. If they don't, they could always go into Office 365 and they could upload the documents that we're going to be using. Recommended materials that they can use are an agenda, so they can write down what assignments are due, as well as paper and notebook. This is just so if they want to write down their warm-up or take any hand notes, that way that they have access. The classroom etiquette for our classroom, I just would like students to be polite and respectful, pay attention when I'm speaking or another classmate is speaking, and to make sure that they're using any of the digital features of their computer appropriately. Cell phones should be put away unless I'm asking them to use them in class. They now have these one-to-one devices, and they should be using the laptop. They also may not eat in the class because it is a lab room. They need to have all food put away. They will be able to have a drink, so anything with a cap, as well as they will need to wear their mask over their nose and their mouth, except when they're drinking that water, to make sure that those safety protocols are in place. And then the students must sit in their assigned seat. I have gave them at the beginning because they have to have an accurate list for contact tracing, so it's very important. Attendance will be taken every day within the first 5 minutes of class. Students will be considered on time if they are in class when the bell rings and in their seat starting on the warm-up. They'll have a warm-up every day on the board that they must copy with the date, the question, and the answer. They are considered late if they are outside of the classroom when the bell rings. If they have entered the classroom and then left when the bell rang, they will still be considered late. And then if they are absent, I highly suggest that students will message me to ask what work they are missing, as well as check our class website and the grade book, because the grade book will contain any of the important information for that assignment. For assignments, students are going to be held accountable for completing all assignments. They must be completed and turned into the Dropbox by the given due date. The due date will also be listed in the gradebook. I will also accept late work. Late work is going to be accepted up to 3 days late. The first day that it is late past the due date, it will have a penalty of 10% of the grade earned. Second day, 20% off of the grade earned. And the third day, it is 30% off of the grade earned. Students must turn in all work to the Student View Dropbox on Synergy. Email or sharing the document will not be accepted unless I inform them that I want it in that manner. Unexcused absences will receive a 0. You will see it coded as absent in the gradebook. If a student is absent, the parent guardian must email Miss Fox, the attendance secretary. If the absent is approved, an excused student has 3 days to make up the missed work.
I spoke to the students previously about cheating and plagiarism. We live in a world where all information is at their disposal. Please just speak with them about cheating or plagiarism. If they read something on the internet and then they want to reiterate, it has to be in their own words for it not to be counted as cheating or plagiarism. If cheating or plagiarism is seen, the student will receive a 0 for the entire assignment. I will also contact home as well as administration about the assignment.
These are some of the units that the students will go through. We're currently in the scientific method. We will move on to natural selection, cycles of matter, interdependent relationships, changes in the environment, macromolecules, cells, enzyme, photosynthesis, respiration, and genetics. We will also do some simulated labs as well as hands-on.
We will be using these apps pretty frequently. The Clever app is located on the student's student view as well as on my class website under the technology tab. Office, Word, PowerPoint, as well as Gizmos. Gizmos is an online simulator that students will be doing some labs through, as well as Discovery Education. Discovery Education has some videos that we're going to be watching, as well as a tech book that they will eventually have work that's assigned where they'll be reading, watching videos, and completing those questions that follow up. Last but not least, I want to leave the Ask CCPS website. This website allows you to open a ticket if there is a technology issue, say that students are unable to charge their laptop or their email's not working, there's an issue with the Dropbox, they're having difficulties uploading, or anything that's technology related, please open a ticket. The ticket will then open to the next website where it allows you to put in the email address, a full name, phone number, and then it lets you choose a topic and you fill in the information accordingly. Please give them as much detail as needed for that issue to be resolved, and they will get back to you in a timely manner. Well, I hope that if you have any questions, you will please let me know. Again, my name is Diana Casarrubias, and I will be more than happy to assist.